Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. No. Those guys are tall. Their head is on my leg. That's why I moved a little bit this way, yeah.
It's a very good evening. We're in the twilight here for the second of our double headers today on the live stream here at Macarthur Football Association M-League Men's Round 9 action coming right at you. We're here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex for a fixture between the Eschol Park Wolves and the Tahmoor Taipans. Our officials, Mr. Joel Dunajig is the referee in the centre. The assistant referee furthest from camera is Aidan Nain, and the assistant referee closest to camera is Jaden Dornley. So, both teams in their pre-match huddles. before we kick off here in the twilight at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. Great to have your company on the M-League YouTube channel for a feast of Saturday football coming at you from the M-League here in the Macarthur. Perfect night for football. A very slight breeze blowing. Conditions around the temperature around about 19 degrees. And we're just about set, Tahmoor, to kick off here at Eschol Park. So we're just about in readiness here. Mr. Dunajig says, "Are you ready, boys?" Away we go. And Tahmoor Taipans in their green tops and red shorts and green socks. They'll be running from left to right on your screen. And the Eschol Park Wolves, they're predominantly maroon with gold stripes. Piping. The screen is Tahmoor. Down the right, cleaned up here. Stephen Tomasic of Eschol Park, back it comes. Right in the middle of the pitch. Mitch Nash comes out again, but gives the ball up. Eschol Park. Coming out of their own end through Chris Denham. Aaron Thompson. Ball breaks. Carlos Perez Garcia gets the ball back again. Carlos slides the ball down the right. A lively run there from Alex Marek. And he's fouled at the end of that process, so he's drawn in a free kick. A very promising position here for Eschol Park early doors. Over the ball, Carlos Perez Garcia. He's got an eye on goal, or will he swing it into the top of the box? Swings it into the top of the box, headed away from Tahmoor. Punching down the left. Matt Lynch finds a ball down on the right. A shot! And just across the face, but good movement there from Tahmoor. And it'll be a goal kick for the Wolves. Christian Nudge involved up front there for Tahmoor on the counter. Shot just wide. Here come the Wolves. Through Marek, down the right-hand side. Eschol Park with the throw. Wolves down the touchline. Nudge. Tahmoor start to recycle. A little bit too heavy. Pursuit there. Luke Scott. Former player here at Eschol Park. Along with his brother Luke last season, but him and Brody Gilks decided to go down the road to Tahmoor. To represent the Taipans in season 2026. So the Wolves go back through skipper Nathan Scott. The ball's punched forward. Catch up with it. Long throw. Match was fouled. by Perez Garcia. Now a free kick for the Taipans. Start again. It's an Emmett. Right hand side of defence also into the club. Perez Garcia trying to force his way through a small gap. Nick Lowe couldn't keep it, and now Wolves come away with it down the right-hand side. An opportunity here for Nathan Scott. He crosses over, takes the deflection, and the Wolves to take a throw-in on the far side. Long throw into the middle from the Wolves. Trying to bring it down there was Andrew Douglas. Still with the Wolves. Tahmoor through their line. All the way back to Tomasic. Down the left-hand side, Aaron Thompson. Back in the middle for the Wolves. Josh Pappas. Too heavy. First touch of the evening for Alex Josipovic, the goalkeeper for Tahmoor here tonight. Mason Emmett. A ball down the right-hand side with beautiful weight for Luke Scott. Wouldn't he love to score here? Crosses over. Couldn't find Tahmoor's shirt. Tomasic clears. Now Perez Garcia down the right-hand side. And with Craig McCarthy on the right-hand side. Up against a touchline in the end, a free kick down by referee Dunajig in favour of Tahmoor. The Taipans looking to advance the plot into the 18-yard box here and possible crack on goal. In it comes. I think that's headed away for a goal. So the result in the reserve grade fixture just completed is a victory to the Tahmoor Taipans by 4-0 over Eschol Park. Tahmoor 4, Eschol Park 0 in the reserve grade men's fixture just prior to this. Pulls up Eschol Park again, and it'll be a free kick right on halfway here for the Taipans. Mason Emmett looking for options. Harry Jarman back to Emmett. To recycle the ball here down the back. Tom Henry. Emmett's got a bit of time and space here to line something up. Short ball on the turn. Harry Jarman. It's a throw in. Emmett back in the middle, gets the return ball. Mason Emmett slides the ball in front of him to Natch, who goes all the way back. Tom Henry, left footed. To Matt Lynch, who goes straight back. To Mitch Nash. Now back come the Taipans, who are very patient, trying to build up. Long switch to Mason Emmett. Good ball. He's in space here is Emmett. This time cross to the far side and offside. Against Tahmoor there. Assistant referee Jaden Dornley putting up his flag here on the near side. Tahmoor punching it forward. Play coming down the side of Mason Emmett in the opening minutes. No. Tom Henry. To restart here for Tahmoor down the right. Decides to go back to Josipovic in goal, and Tahmoor once again showing their patience in the build-up here. Mitch Nash. Ball down the left-hand side. Looking for Nick Lowe. Doesn't work out on that occasion as Vunisa comes up with the ball. Aaron Thompson. Tomasic. Thompson. To Tomasic as Tahmoor decides to creep up. Vunisa makes a run here on the left-hand side for the Wolves. And Emmett has to put it out of play, and it'll be thrown for Eschol Park. Vunisa throws it in to the top of the box for the Wolves. Over the head there from Nathan Scott. Andrew Douglas couldn't quite control it, but it still falls for the Wolves on the far side. And could we have the first corner kick of the night? We do. For Eschol Park, Carlos Perez Garcia to deliver from the corner. So Perez Garcia. Right on the penalty spot, looking for Scott. Cut out there by the Tahmoor defence. Ball breaks here for the Wolves. Josh Pappas can't quite keep it. On the counter, Mason Emmett. Just get a return ball there from Luke Scott, too heavy. Kemp picks up. In goal for Eschol Park tonight. Taylor throws it out to the left. Aaron Thompson. Shielding the ball, now goes forward. Get on with it quickly. Tom Henry all the way back to Josipovic. Henry. On the turn there, Christian nudge. But the space here for Tahmoor, that was struck too much from Nick Lowe and straight into the hands of Cam Taylor. So Eschol Park decide to go long, looking for Douglas. Falls at the feet of Matt Lynch. Lynch in the middle, gives it away. Pappas couldn't quite get there. Now Tahmoor again down the right-hand side. Emmett looking for options. Now he cuts back in, now the outside of his right foot. To Scott. Man, that could have been an own goal. Fortuitously for Eschol Park, he goes wide of the post. Alex Marek sticking out his boot, and it went the right side of the post there for Eschol Park. After a forceful cross there from Luke Scott. And a corner kick now for the Tahmoor Taipans. Wasn't far away from an own goal there. So Matt Lynch over the ball for the corner kick here for the Taipans. Big scrum there in the 6-yard box. Joel Dunajic doing his best to try and separate them. In it comes from Lynch. In swinging, headed down, and it's in dispute and away there from the Wolves in the end. A shot blocked. Falls here for Eschol Park. It was a real scrimmage in the 6-yard box, and Eschol Park did well to defuse that one. Tahmoor restarts their attack. Mason Emmett seen a lot of the ball here in the opening 10 minutes or so. Emmett goes back. It's a return ball. Matt Lynch now goes forward and too much. Picked it up comfortably for Eschol Park, who escaped that almost own goal and the scrimmage in the 6-yard box after that corner kick. And done well not to concede there. Tomasic. Long ball looking for Douglas. Couldn't quite keep it. Park coming away with it again down the left. Aaron Thompson. Matai onto the ball here for Eschol Park. Bunisa. Quite find Nathan Scott on the back, and there'll be a throw-in. Eschol Park. Aaron Thompson looking to cross the ball here. He does. He hit the turf before, didn't quite get the contact he wanted. Away there from Brody Gilks. And back come Tahmoor again. Here's Christian Nadge onto the ball for Tahmoor inside the box. Christian Nadge crosses over. And Eschol Park deal with it and get the ball away. This time, route one straight down the middle. Easily absorbed here by the Taipans as Emmett again down the right-hand side. Mason Emmett here for Tahmoor. Try to thread the needle and look for Harry Jarman. Harry couldn't find him. Now Craig McCarthy for the Wolves. Back to Tomasic. Pappas does a 360 back to Tomasic. Out to the right-hand side. Perez Garcia. It's a battle here for the Wolves to try and keep the ball, but they do. Well done from Logan Hall, who does well. Now promotes the ball forward, and Douglas couldn't quite see that effort on that raid there from the Wolves. Now it breaks again. Nathan Scott, a long-range effort, and Josipovic gets it comfortably with that effort there from Craig McCarthy. Nick Lowe. Tahmoor look to build up again. Emmett brings it down nicely for Tahmoor. Christian Nadge back to Emmett. Jarman on the side there for ball. And that delivery there from Mitch Nash. Tahmoor have to come off their own byline. Bunisa gives away the throw. Emmett tries to get on with it quickly. Emmett, some nice footwork there, but in the end, put out of play by Alex Marek. "18 minutes of play gone here at Eschol Park Sporting Complex. No score between Eschol Park and Tahmoor. Real game of chess at the moment. Emmett throws it in. Calls for a handball, not given by referee Dunajig. Going to be a corner kick here for the Taipans. We saw what happened with the last corner. Real scramble in the 6-yard box. Then Matt Lynch deliver of something of quality here again to try and put the Wolves under pressure. Lynch with his left boot to swing it in. To the penalty spot. Wolves get it away. Nadge with a shot blocked. And cleared away from McCarthy. Back come Tahmoor again. The long throw. Marek to head on it. And Tahmoor to start again. Henry. Long ball down the left. Cut out there by Perez Garcia. Will be thrown for Tahmoor on the far side. Very methodical in their build up to Taipans. And they open the scoring here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. In comes a throw. On the turn, a shot and just over the bar. That was a top effort there from the Taipans. Wonderful technique there from Mitch Nash. The touch got over the ball, but just over the bar. And the goal kick emanates for the Wolves. Thompson down the left. Has he given it away here? An opportunity for the Wolves, but Tomasic clatters. Into Brody Gilks. All fair, says referee Joel Dunajig, and it'll be another corner kick here for the Tahmoor Taipans, who are really knocking on the door and asking the questions here. So it'll be Lynch again. The skipper swings it in to the fast stick this time. Headed down and it's in! Precision there. And a good header there at the far post from the Taipans. Opens the scoring here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. He's been hitting the corners beautifully, the skipper Matt Lynch, and on this occasion at the far post it was met by Mitch Nash, and he opens the scoring for the Taipans. And with 20 minutes gone, it's Eschol Park 0. Excuse me, Tahmoor. Pardon me. They've been threatening, and looking to get the ball away there. And now here he comes again with goal scorer Nash. Slides the ball down the right too much, and Taylor's onto it. The Taipans break the resistance of the Wolves in the first half by scoring the opening goal. Now it'll be a free kick for offside against Eschol Park. Mason Emmett. Matt Lynch. Will Slattery on the left. Punches the ball forward, and now Pappas trying to keep it here. Perez Garcia comes across. Back heel there from Alex Marek for himself. He loses out, and now Taipans. A nice touch there from Jarman as the Taipans look to make another assault here on the Wolves' goal. Along the byline. Shot. Took a deflection, I think. It'll be a corner kick. Yep. Jarman took the shot off a Wolves player and a corner kick, and we've seen what Lynch has been doing with these. And he produced something again for the Taipans. Showing us his versatility with the right foot from that side and the left foot on this side. Both sides with quality. Here he comes again. Floats it into the corner. To the far side. It falls for Tahmoor. Natch trying to pick it up. He couldn't. Can Nathan Scott get to touch? He does. Blocked out by Nick Lowe. Now Nathan Scott again. It's a ball over the top. Covered up here by Tahmoor, and they'll start again. Getting the favourite right here with Emmett. Luke Scott. The footed ball over the top, and referee got a whistle in his mouth and blew it before assistant referee Jaden Dorney put up his flag. And Tomasic with his free kick for the Wolves. Nathan Scott. Can he produce something here for Eschol Park? A crossover and put out a play and a rebound. As Tahmoor tried to clear it, it rebounded, I think, off Lynch onto the side netting there. And Josipovic showed plenty of attention. But it's a corner kick here for Eschol Park. So Carlos Perez Garcia over the ball here for Eschol Park. A low driving ball onto the head there of Nathan Scott. Across the face, the ball still in play here. And they're throwing. For Eschol Park. Wunisa throws it in, a long one to the top of the 6-yard box. Still there for Eschol Park. A shot from Tomasic, another one! And Josipovic at full stretch to his right. Parries it around the corner and saves that effort there from Tomasic from Eschol Park. Brilliant save from Alex Josipovic. So Perez Garcia with a corner kick here for the Wolves. Can they respond straight back and get level on the scoreboard? Perez Garcia this time goes long to the far stick. Headed down by Tahmoor, and they'll come away with the ball here. And their lone player up front there is Luke Taylor. Luke Scott, I beg your pardon. It loses out. And now Macarthur gets the ball back for the Wolves. Marek goes back to Pappas. Pappas tries to chip a ball over the top looking for Nathan Scott. Henry puts it out of play for the Taipans. So 17 and a half minutes remaining before the break. Taipans in front by a goal to nil. Scott puts his head down and runs after the ball and gets it for the Taipans. Slides the ball out here to Christian Natch. Natch looks for Luke Scott again. I beg your pardon, Luke. It is Luke Scott on the turn, on the shot, and it's been rebounded. Away from Eschol Park. All the way back to Josipovic. That tremendous save a few moments ago. Tomasic having a double dip on the second one. Did it well, but Josipovic was equal to the task. Yeah, Nash down the right-hand side. Jarman trying to keep his footing and the ball and loses out as Wunisa wins the ball. Eschol Park give it straight back. A chip over the top looking for Nash. Nash, can he find a second? Across the face. Good ball there from Tom Henry at the back. Finding Mitch Nash in a bit of space. And he fired across the face and a goal kick for Eschol Park. So Tahmoor sitting in 5th spot at the moment on the M-League men's first grade table. They played 7, they've won 4, haven't had a draw and 3 losses, sitting on 12 points. And Eschol Park Wolves They've played 7 and yet to register a point in this year's premiership. So tonight will be the night where they get a result for the first time in 2026. Now Douglas with the switch, but it doesn't work out. Tahmoor go back all the way home. Josipovic. This time, Christian Nadge in space straight in front of him and fires the ball out to the left-hand side. Is that hands in the back there from Brody Gilks? No, play on is the call. Tahmoor win the ball back. Lynch against Perez Garcia, right up against the touchline, and throw in now was going to go to Tahmoor. Christian Nadge slips the ball in front of him. Luke Scott find Garman on the other side, and now falls here. Matai Vunisa. Emmett puts it out of play for Tahmoor. Vunisa with a long throw up front. Looking for Nathan Scott. A lovely touch here from Scott. Can he do something with his left boot? Certainly got good purchase on it, but it was always rising and over the bar for a goal kick. A good quick keep thinking there from Vunisa. Obviously, it can't be offside from a throw-in. He threw it to Nathan Scott. Had 2 players around him, and he did well to get a shot off. Unfortunately, couldn't find the target for the Eschol Park Wolves. Josipovic gets the ball back. This time they go long. Merrick comes away with it for the Wolves. He's straight back to Tahmoor. Now they're going to restart doing it down the right. Looking for an opening here, Tahmoor. Lynch. Lovely ball out to the left-hand side. Crossover. The ball falls on the edge of the box here. Emmett, first one to react there, and it's a corner kick. Lynch to come over and use his left boot on this occasion to try and swing one in. Trying the double lead here for the visitors. So Lynch to swing it in with his left boot. Which Nash was on the end of it before for the opening goal. Can they do it again? This time just under the crossbar, and the Wolves get it away. Nash puts it in the box. And Cam Taylor claims the ball for the Wolves. Straight up in the air and to the right. Probably not his best clearance there, Cam. Looking for Scott. Scott keeps it in play. The Tahmoor defence has it in hand. This time they go long down the left-hand side. Luke Scott. I don't think he made a play on it because he was probably going to be offside. The Wolves trying hard, but it's just not happening for them when you're down at that end of the table. It tends to be that. But we go against you more times than not. Just to steady things on here for the Taipans. Nash with a good pass down the left-hand side. Brody Gilks onto it. Gilks for the Wolves. Angle's always against him there. And there'll be a goal kick here for Eschol Park. So 11 minutes remaining before half-time. Hope you're enjoying the live stream coverage on the M-League YouTube channel. Thanks very much to our great sponsors, West Group and Deploy Football, for bringing this to fruition for your viewing. Just come out of a very absorbing contest in the women's at Karinga Reserve, and the Saints were on the back foot in the first half, but they were able to score 2 goals in the second half and come away with a 2-0 victory over the Melbourne Sports Club. Tahmoor very short at the back. Here's Slattery. Pushes the ball down the left. Brody Gilks does a 360, Brody. Christian Madge on the hand. But cleared by Perez Garcia for the Wolves. And the ball's kept in by Tahmoor. Once again, Mason Emmett decides to head back this time. Lynch. Emmett. Lynch goes back. Slattery. Nice little pass on the left-hand side. Good run here from Nick Lowe. Really putting the defenders under pressure there. Taking deflection, it's going to be a Tahmoor throw, a long throw into the box. Marek gets a head onto it, turn and a shot, and well and truly over the top by Tahmoor, and it'll be a goal kick. Pardon me. So the Wolves keeping themselves in the contest here by only conceding the one in the first half. Tahmoor have put enough pressure on to score more than that, but he's right still in the contest for a result for the first time in 2026. Thompson gives the ball away. Emmett anticipated well there. Lynch decides to go back Emmett's way. Emmett cuts back in the middle. Back to Lynch. Lynch dinks one over the top on the left-hand side, headed by Marek of Eschol Park. Back come Eschol Park on the counter. I think that was Will Slattery there with that head down. That got away from the ball. This time, free kick given away by Perez Garcia of Eschol Park, and Tahmoor get on with it quickly, and they give it away down the right-hand side. Perez Garcia now, Nathan Scott. Douglas here on his own. He pulls the ball back. Andrew Douglas. Marek with a big cross and really amounted to nothing in the end. Straight over the byline for a goal kick. Coach Daryl Gilliott pretty pleased, even though he's conceded the goal, that they're still in this contest against unrated Tahmoor Taipans. Probably Liam Nelson of the Taipans probably thinks this team should be ahead by more, but not to be. Lynch punches the ball a lovely weight, but in late. Thompson. The ball breaks here for Craig McCarthy of Eschol Park. The Wolves play on the ground. Referee Joel Denijig stops play momentarily. Referee saying play on the ground. I can't see who it is. I think it's Perez Garcia. Needs some attention. Perez Garcia receiving attention here. It's up to his feet. Just over 5 minutes left before half time. Perez Garcia limping to the sideline here. One of their main playmakers. Now restart play with a throw-in. Tahmoor to take it this time. Good skills there shown from Luke Scott. So the game just reaching a bit of a lull at the moment after that injury to Perez Garcia. Tahmoor with the ball. We've seen plenty of it in the first half. Henry does well. Lynch. Nick Lowe does really well. Back on the inside to Christian Nadge. Shot on the edge of the box. Straight in the hands of Cam Taylor. Coming on the field is Benjamin Baxter for the injured Perez Garcia. Eschol Park. Tip over the top. Sipovic plays by foot very assuredly. Lynch. Luke Scott. Ball over the top. Looking for Nick Lowe. Lowe cuts back on the inside. A lovely touch there. Back to Lynch. Mitch Nash. Emmett. Taipans building up nicely here. This time they give it up. Baxter goes out to the right-hand side. Douglas. For Eschol Park. Baxter. Pappas. Aaron Thompson. Oh, ball right over the ankle there. Pappas, but does well to recover, and a lovely ball for Nathan Scott. Scott with an opportunity to equal things up, and he does. All luck's a fortune there for Eschol Park. The ball bouncing over the ankle there of Josh Pappas, but he got it on the second attempt, and a lovely pass into the path of Nathan Scott. And here was in on goal, and he rolled it nicely into the corner. And the home team hit back and leveled things up here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. And with less than 2 minutes to play before half-time, it's Eschol Park Wolves 1, Tahmoor Taipans 1. Well, not much doing there, but lovely pass from Pappas. Inch perfect. Nathan Scott brought it down beautifully and found the corner. It's a kind of luck you need when you're down the bottom. Always against you, but I think it fell for the Wolves this time. And that recharge their belief and desire to try and get a result here tonight. Nadge slips the ball through, but it's too much. Couldn't have happened at a better time, right in the final moments of the opening half for Nathan Scott and Eschol Park. So Cam Taylor to take this goal kick for the Wolves. Punches it up towards halfway on the left-hand side, looking for Vunisa, cut out by Jarman. But it falls for the Wolves again, and Josipovic out of his ground, traps the ball and looks for options. Leach with a long ball. Cut out by Baxter. Baxter with a long ball that is straight into the hands of Alex Josipovic. One brilliant save earlier in the first half. Saving a goal there from Stephen Tomasic. And referee Joel Dudajig says they'll do us for the opening 45 minutes here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. The home team looking to go in the halftime break behind, but Nathan Scott came up with a very well-timely goal to get the home team back on track, and things all level here at the halftime break. It's Eschol Park Wolves 1, Tahmoor Taipans 1. Make sure you join us in the second half. We're going to take a little break and we'll see you then. Welcome back to the second half of the Eschol Park Sporting Complex, and referee Joel Doonig gets us underway. Eschol Park Wolves, they'll be running from left to right on your screen in the second half. And it's Tahmoor Taipans from right to left. Christian Nadge breaks away for the Wolves here, an opportunity. Top of the box, a shot, and in the corner, a goal! Straight after the break, Mitch Nash with a double. Actually, I don't think it was. I think it was actually Luke Scott who scored. Top of the box. Nailed it to the top corner. And before he had a chance to sit down, takes stock of the second half. Inside 30 seconds, Tahmoor score and lead by 2-1. But a very disappointing start for the Wolves, who were behind for most of the contest, and that's goal by Nathan Scott just before half time. Put him in all level, and a great strike there from Luke Scott, top of the box, straight in. And 2-0, 2-1 to Tahmoor. Just joined us. Tahmoor hit the front here in the first 30 seconds of the second half. They lead by 2-1 over Eschol Park. Throw now for Eschol Park, who are playing from behind again. The referee or coach Harold Gilliard would have been really happy with that. All half-time score, but didn't last long. Pushing the back and a bit of free kick for Tahmoor. Lynch. As Tahmoor look to play out of the back again. Turn there from Christian Nadge. Slides the ball out to the right. Look at the return ball again, and goes all the way back to Zipovic. Nadge on the right hand side. This time the ball's given away. Cracking back. Nisa. Down. Kick for Eschol Park. On the run there for Mitch Nash. Referee Joel Doonig. Alex Marek with his free kick. Logan Hall over the top for Eschol Park, looking for Nathan Scott. And this time will be a corner kick for the Wolves. Eschol Park now with a corner kick. Josh Pappas, the provider for Nathan Scott's goal just before half-time, takes this corner kick. In it comes to the top of the box. And the volley there. Inside the box of Tahmoor. Marek. Still with Marek on the left-footed effort, not bad. Zipovic saw it all the way and takes it cleanly. He punches one well and truly over halfway into the night sky here at Eschol Park Sporting Complex. Luke Scott with a cross. Marek defends back over his head. Ball breaks here for Tahmoor. Lynch. Brody Gilks. Nick Lowe behind him. He uses Nick. Nick with a low ball flight across the big bounce, and Cam Taylor does well to anticipate. Takes the ball cleanly for the Wolves. Eschol Park get on with it quickly. They lose out. Long effort there from Luke Scott and straight into the hands of Taylor. Beautifully brought down by Winisa. Eschol Park. Baxter finds Pappas, who goes back. Tomasic goes long and left for the Wolves. Didn't find Winisa, and it's put out a play there by the Taipans over on the far side. Eschol Park, who need to claw their way back into this contest. Trying to get a result for the first time in season 2026. Nash. Emmett high at the right hand side and out of play. Tomasic. Lack of tempo here from the Wolves. 18-yard box. Finds the call. Complaining that halfway was chopped.
Recover! Turn! Close and drop!
Throwing now.
Just anywhere there in your own half, please.
Lynch.
Yeah.
Throws the ball in. Scott. Lovely brought down there by Taipans player. I just couldn't pick him up there. McCarthy. Baxter, first time ball straight through the middle. And Taylor. But Josipovic is there to clean up. He might have been Jarman with that bring down just momentarily before. Lynch. Plenty of purpose here from Taipans as they build up methodically. Slattery. Henry to Lynch and back to Henry. Slattery to Nick Lowe. Lowe goes over the top down the left hand side. Brody Gilks. And Alex Marek. Brody Gilks using hands and gives away a free kick. Thanks to Alex Marek there. Former teammates from last year. Tomasic. Wolves looking to get equally on the scoreboard. A long ball looking for Marek down the right. Now breaks here for Luke Scott of Tahmoor. Switch pass to Gilks down the left hand side on the edge of the box here. Brody Gilks. Gilks crosses over with his left boot. Cut out by Tomasic of the Wolves. Marek does well to keep it in play, but gives it straight to Nick Lowe. Lowe comes back now for Tahmoor. Lines one up from distance. That was a bit ambitious there from Nick Lowe. And there'll be a goal kick for Eschol Park. For the Wolves. Douglas. Baxter. First time ball into the middle. Tahmoor the tight Lynch. Got Lowe on the left, decides to go the other way. It's been busy all night down the right. Defence Taipans squares the ball nicely. Jarman with a fall forward. It falls here for Christian Nadge. Can he get a shot away? He can't. And offside against Tahmoor. Free kick for Eschol Park. Just over 10 minutes run in the second half here. Tahmoor Taipans scoring inside the first 30 seconds of the second half to reclaim the lead by 2-1. Scott finished at ball level just before the break for Eschol Park. Slattery. Lynch back to Slattery. Sipovic. Ball over the sideline. Pressure applied there from the Wolves. Tahmoor again with the ball. In a way, now get the ball back, but all here with Pappas. Gets a touchline here for Eschol Park. Christian Nadge in the middle. Puts it out of play. Nadge. Couldn't get there now. Gilt's almost running onto it there for the Taipans, but the ball comes straight back to Douglas here. For Eschol Park and Nathan Scott. And in between, the ball was a little bit too heavy. Long ball into the path there of Nick Lowe. Cut out there from Logan Hall. Of Eschol Park and Vunisa. Runs onto it now for Eschol Park down the left-hand side. Vunisa looking for options. Still with Vunisa. Goes back on the inside. McCarthy. Dispossessed there by Christian Nadge. Back they come. Nash. Holds the ball down the right-hand side. Looking for Luke Scott. Tahmoor with the ball again. Richard Nadge slides the ball down the right-hand side. Luke Scott crosses over. And just behind. Gilks, who comes back with the ball with a shot from distance. Gilks always rising. Away for a goal kick. So goal kick now for Eschol Park. As they try hard to get back into the contest. Things were looking good at half time until the first 30 seconds when Tahmoor put the lead. That was the Bulls fans and the Wolf Pack are concerned. For Eschol Park as they look to play out. Logan Hall almost dispossessed. Now he slides the ball down the right. Good touch there from Baxter, but it didn't fall. Douglas, and that come Tahmoor through Christian Nadge. And now ball out to the right-hand side. Jarman. Offside. It's Tahmoor. Good kick for Eschol Park. Approaching the 15-minute mark of the second half. Eschol Park's 1, Wolves 1, and Tahmoor Taipans 2. starting in the twilight here at Eschol Park Sporting Complex with the lights taking complete effect now. Eschol Park. Doing their darndest to try and get back on level terms here. Over the top from Mag. Goes past Eschol Park now. Brody Gilks inside the box. Brody Gilks for the Taipans, crosses over. The ball just wide. It was hit at pace there, and I think sliding off the edge of the boot there of Christian Ned. Jason pitch. Greens pitch is about to take place between Tahmoor Taipans and Eschol Park Wolves. Stage here. It's definitely in the back, and it'll be a yellow card against Eschol Park. Drag down. Aaron Thompson in the hook there of referee Joel Dunajig. That foul on the first yellow card against Thompson. From Eschol Park. So Tahmoor now with a free kick. Lynch again, long ball to the top of the box. Thomas brings it down for Eschol Park. Luke Scott with the left boot, well and truly over the top. Substitution for Eschol Park. They go short on this goal kick. Back in. Time. Balls for Lynch on the count of the Taipans. He gives it away. Marek with a nice turn. Rebounds off Marek again. Nathan Scott after it, but put out to the side there. And Matt Lynch doesn't reach the sideline. Logan Hall to take this throw in for Eschol Park. And they get back into the contest on the scoreboard. Touch. Macarthur. It's a return ball. Still Macarthur looking for the return ball. 22nd point through. Tahmoor. Field, but comes up very quickly from system referee Aidan Main on the far side, and it'll be a free kick here for Eschol Park for that offside play. Marek. So it's been cut out here. Mitch Nash, and now the Taipans are on their way. Gilks falls at his feet. Shot is blocked there by his own player. Falls back to Brody Gilks again. Back to Nick Lowe. Goes to the top of the box. Led by Thompson. He'll take a deflection. Yes, it did. It'll be a corner. Tahmoor and Lynch will maybe step up again. Skipper and swing it in. Has been deadly with these corner kicks here tonight. We'll provide another uncomfortable moment here for the Hawks. It's like a flat ball to the near stick. And another corner. He already thought he was going to lose, but he absolutely nailed it to the near post. It was a very low ball flight. This time he goes short. Luke Scott with a cross to the far stick. Headed away by Eschol Park. Richard Nadge. Free stopping play there as the Eschol Park player down. That's the goalpost. Scott, skipper. Back to his position and we'll start playing now with a good ball. Tahmoor had the ball last, so Christian Nadge. Ball uncontested here, and he does. Provides a cross. Put it away from Tomasic, still there at the far stick. Can someone knock it home? They can't. And there'll be another goal kick. Wolves moving dangerously there. Eschol Park. Now they're half. Brody Gilks. Into the top corner, but it was always wide. Mitchell coming into the play for Tahmoor. Taylor. It's a goal kick and the Wolves go short. Good news for them. The Papas. Much up ahead at the moment. Logan Hall pumps one down the field, but Sikovic is there. Too predictable at the moment from Eschol Park. On the ball, there's much more tempo on the right hand side, Alex Marek. It's a ball into Nathan Scott. Scott with two players, slices in between them. Nathan Scott crosses over. Defended by the Taipans. Good welted. Flies through that gap. And Henry finds a sideline there for Tahmoor. Good piece of play by the Wolves down the right there. Tarek, Marek, I beg your pardon, and also Nathan Scott. Passes inside the half, but long ball stuff from halfway. Effective at the moment, and Tahmoor will be happy if they do that for the rest of the match here. Just under 20 minutes remaining. Eschol Park 1, Tahmoor Taipans 2. Round 9 fixture. Enjoy the coverage here on the YouTube channel. First for Eschol Park as they look to try and card comes out for Tahmoor for that effort on Marek. Gilks on notice. Alex Marek is still on his knees. Excuse me. Play here while Marek receives some attention. That clash there with Brody Gilks. Sideline now. Magic can get on with play. Garcia with his free kick for Eschol Park. Right up against the right-hand touchline. Still receives treatment here. Slide field of play. Substitution. Perez Garcia strikes the ball to the far stick. Tahmoor get there first, and Christian Nadge can pounce onto this ball. Slides the ball down the right-hand side. Good touch there from the replacement player, Mitch Beaton. Beaton coming down the right now, cutting in Beaton. A crossover. Will it fall here for Tahmoor? It does. A shot and a goal buried in the corner. It was Christian Nadge who started the movement and finished it off after a great run by Beatson down the right-hand side. And Tahmoor Taipans extend their lead here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. And with 18 minutes remaining, it's Eschol Park Wolves 1, Tahmoor Taipans 3. That was a wonderful countering effort there from the Taipans. Certainly paid full dividends for them, putting Eschol Park further behind in this contest. Papas giving away a free kick for that challenge there on Christian Nadge, the goal scorer. Time, cynical foul. running up now against Eschol Park. This time Andrew Douglas, the player. Showing the yellow card for that cynical foul and goes into the referee's notebook, yellow card against Eschol Park. Christian Nash now with a goal kick, of the free kick here to the penalty spot. Nash again and shoots him. Leaks there with that free kick. Nash with a shot saved by Cam Taylor. Puts it out to the right hand side. Niccolo gets ahead. Puts it back in the middle now for Tahmoor. Intercepted. Eschol Park. Thompson. Tomasic. McCarthy. Playing in from Jarman, wins the ball back. Mitchell Key. Mitchell. Foul. And another yellow card, this time. Here's Eschol Park again. It was either McCarthy or Pappas, I couldn't quite see. Another one goes into the book there of referee Joel Dujig. He's been kept very busy with the ink in the last couple of minutes. So Matt Lynch over the ball now for Tahmoor. And the placement's been made by Tahmoor as Mitchell moves in. Goes for a long range effort. Tahmoor Taipans slowly playing the screws here on Eschol Park. Things look promising at half time for the home team. A goal after 30 seconds and another one just recently. Down by 3 goals to 1, not impossible. Very difficult task to try and get back in this contest. On the field, puts that ball on the left-hand side, wins a throw-in for the team. Back it out of play. Will break away from the middle again. A pass down the right-hand side. Crossover, shot from Brody Gilks. Over from the crossbar back into the field of play. Nash. Luke Scott trying to line one up with his left boot. The ball is blocked. And now another cross here over the head there of Luke Scott, who'll catch up with it. Goes back. Henderson on the field also for Tahmoor. Slattery goes back to Josipovic. Tahmoor to start again. Henry down the right hand side. Makes it Emmett. Charging down the right. Offers up a ball to Luke Scott over on the left hand side here. Tahmoor look threatening again. Luke Scott with a cross. It's blocked. And it'll be thrown in here for Tahmoor. So Lynch throws it in the path of Gilks. Brody Gilks in the corner kick with that block. Josh Pappas, and it'll be a corner kick here for Tahmoor. I'm running out for the Wolves. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the match. Tahmoor 2 to the good. Lynch again. Swings the ball into the penalty spot. And did it take a touch? No, it didn't. And it'll be a goal. So Lynch providing plenty of problems for the Wolves defence with those corner kicks. Take this goal kick here for Eschol Park. Short. Logan Hall. There's Garcia. There's a throw in. Logan Hall gets on with it quickly. In for McCarthy. Jesse Henderson, and it'll be a free kick for Tahmoor. Looking for a ball here to restart play. Finally comes from the opposite touchline. Tahmoor in no hurry to get on with this. Quite comfortable leading by 3 goals to 1. Slattery restarts play for Tahmoor. Lynch. All over the top here. Looking for Mason Emmett. Pushed out of play there from Liam Luxford of Eschol Park, and another corner kick for Tahmoor. Just under 8 minutes remaining before full time. Matt Lynch with his left boot to swing it in for Tahmoor to the near post. And the end of that is a goal kick. Bunch of bodies there, I couldn't quite see what was happening. Eschol Park down the left-hand side. The ball back. Alex McCarthy turns. Nathan Scott in front of him. He receives the ball. Scott. Still with Nathan Scott. A lot of jostling happening there, and in the end a free kick given away by Tahmoor. Yellow card against Tahmoor for that. I think it was an arm pull there on Nathan Scott from Will Slattery. Recording the name of Will Slattery into his book, and it'll be a free kick here for Eschol Park. Nathan Scott over the ball here for Eschol Park. Can they get a late one here and make it interesting towards the end? Nathan Scott from distance, chips one to the far stick. Over the head there, everybody away for a goal kick. Joshua Pappas trying to get there, but it's well and truly over his head. Zipkins to restart play, Slattery. For the Taipans. For their 5th victory of the season. Mitchell. Down the right-hand side for the Taipans. Still with Key Mitchell. Gets a touch there from Lynch. Mitchell crosses over. And in the end has to be forced away for a corner kick. So more pressure coming here from Tahmoor. Go with it quickly. Lynch. Crosses over. Get it away from Tomasic. Shot from distance. Blocked. Shot again. Well, that's really over the top. A little stuttery with that effort. Dan Taylor chasing hard over the fence and over the bridge. Tahmoor Taipans now as we wind down inside the final 5 minutes here at Eschol Park Sporting Complex. They're up to their next minute at half time, but they really rolled it. Pressure in the first 30 seconds. Their tires and been able to respond since. Sobri has to go back to Josipovic. Punches it up towards halfway. Touch here from Tahmoor. Obviously puts it away for the Wolves. Henderson throws it in for Tahmoor. Ryan Gilks. Will card tonight for his new club. Now there against Tahmoor. Going to go long here for Eschol Park. Trying to make something happen here for the Wolves. Long ball down the right. Another play by Taipans and Thompson throws it in. Gilks puts it out of play. Thompson again. Nathan Scott brought down. Referee says no play on. Tomasic misses the pass out to the left-hand side. Couldn't get there and Tahmoor put it out. Across the face. Just wide there from the Wolves. There's the skipper Nathan Scott looking for his second. That's a deflection for a corner kick. So Eschol Park with a late corner kick here. And they pull one back. Perez Garcia with a low ball fly. Couldn't get it past the front defender. Eschol Park with a throw in. Long throw into the middle. Logan Hall trying to trap it. Away from Tahmoor. And Key Mitchell. Getting some pressure on. Ball could have gone anywhere, but unfortunately falls to Thompson. Eschol Park. Now breaks. Luke Scott left to score another one. So Tahmoor now with a throw in. Inside the final minute of play. Tahmoor Taipans will be moving on to 15 competition points after this victory here tonight. In Tahmoor fashion, one final opportunity here. back into the middle. Strike on goal with a left foot. It's in! Brody Gilks gets one against his former club in the final seconds of play. And referee Joel Dunajig says that's it. No more time, but there was enough time there for a fourth. And a sweet one for Brody Gilks as he scores against his former club. And full time here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. And Eschol Park Wolves would have been pretty happy with their efforts up until half time. Climbing back from a 1-0 deficit into 1-1 into the final couple of minutes, but a goal in the opening 30 seconds got the Taipans back in front, and they extended away to a 4-1 victory here at the Eschol Park Sporting Complex. Thanks very much for your company on the M-League YouTube channel for the doubleheader today. Earlier on, it was St Mary's Eaglevale 2, Moorebank Sports Club 0 in the women's M-League. And here in the men's at Eschol Park Sporting Complex, full-time, Eschol Park Wolves 1, Tahmoor Taipans 4. Thanks very much for your company. I'm Jack Bulick, signing off from Eschol Park. We'll catch you all again next time on M-League TV. It's bye.